hell out of here. Get these people the hell out of here right now.
Alex Jones kills people.
Who's he killed?
People.
Who?
All of them.
Names, please.
The ones that he killed.
We would really like to know the names.
The Jewish people.
Oh my gosh, come on. Give me the names. Come on.
Other people as well.
I think you need a tinfoil hat yourself there, sir. Where's your tinfoil hat?
I didn't say anything about tinfoil hats.
So,
I said he's an asshole, not crazy.
what do you think about Biden supporting segregation in the 70s?
I don't know anything about that. Thank you.
Is that okay for you? Would you support a candidate that supported segregation and advocated for it in the 70s?
Everyone evolves. Alex Jones can too.
Everyone evolves. So what about Brett Kavanaugh? Does that hold true for him?
No, he drinks beer. He loves beer. He drinks beer with PJ and Squee. Beer.
So drinking beer is not okay, but advocating for
Alcoholism
segregation
is not okay in a Supreme Court judge. No.
But advocating for segregation is okay for a president?
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I simply said Alex Jones is an asshole.
Alex Jones is child molester. InfoWars.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe in the Russia collusion conspiracy?
InfoWars is fake news. InfoWars is fake news. InfoWars is fake news. InfoWars is fake news. InfoWars is fake news.
We're listening to Alex Jones all night long, and then he set up those cops to be killed. If you guys are working for Alex Jones, you're working for a murderer.
Yeah.
Where's the evidence of that?
Yeah.
It's in the courtroom. He was listening to Alex Jones all night long and set those poor cops up. You don't believe? Get the hell out of here! Get these people the hell out of here right now! 3 cops died at the mouth of Alex Jones.
Where's your evidence?
The evidence is in the court. This kid, Crazy, was listening to Crazy, and they shot 3. There's 3 dead police officers because of Alex Jones.
How can you be so young and got pulled into
You're so
that?
dumb.
Hatred.
You're dumb.
Wow, such tolerance here. The
You-
tolerant left.
There's dead people because of Alex Jones.
There's no evidence of that, ma'am.
Dead people because of Alex
There's
Jones.
no evidence of
Yeah,
that.
well, we knew them all, okay?
That's no evidence.
Keep it up. You scream, keep it up. I'll go to jail for this. Keep it up.
So are you threatening me?
I'll go to jail for this. Keep it up.
So are you threatening me?
You want me to?
Are you threatening violence against me?
The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the ADL, and others come out and basically say that the shooter in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Richard Pawlowski's, that he'd been influenced by Infowars.com without a shred of proof. They knew his handle because the police had shut down his MySpace, but they had his handle. They'd done a Google search and found him on a whole bunch of websites, but they chose to go after Stormfront and Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Now, he was worshipful on Stormfront, the #1 white supremacist website, but he was criticizing me and attacking me on all the posts. We went and found it once the newspapers finally, in subsequent conversations, said, here he is saying I'm bad. Here he is saying he disagrees with me. And so we got this material, posted it yesterday, and Raw Story has retracted, Daily Kos has retracted. 2 separate articles have retracted in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, saying, yes, he was critical of Alex Jones, and his views were against Alex Jones.
Who's paying you to stand here and spread conspiracies and nonsense? That's right. Alex Jones. Yeah.
Did Trump collude with the Russians?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So you guys are the ones that need the tinfoil hats because that was actually disproven.
No, it wasn't disproven.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
We have not seen the unredacted. Show me the unredacted report.
Come on.
Show me.
They said there was no evidence of any collusion with any American citizens. They did.
You know what?
They said there was not enough evidence to convict him of anything.
No, William Barr said it.
Oh, bullshit.
William Barr.
Shit. William
Barr.
Who's your boss?
William Barr is the man
Who's your boss?
that Donald Trump handpicked.
Who's your boss?
Because he said you couldn't indict him. So
Who's your boss?
William Barr is not a
Alex Jones?
credible person.
like you be that stupid.
They need some tinfoil hats.
Special counsel found no evidence that any American, including anyone associated with the Trump campaign, conspired or coordinated with the Russian government or the IRA in this illegal scheme.
What'd you say, sir?
I loved it when Alex Jones went to the chicken joint. He went to like a chicken joint, like it wasn't KFC, but it was a chicken joint, and they heckled him out of the place, which I think is great.
So you think it's good for people to be heckled out of diners?
Yeah, I mean, if I were a and as a matter of
well,
fact,
you know what? That's kind of interesting. You advocate for that because that's what they were doing to black people in the '60s, heckling them out of diners. Wow, interesting here.
The black people weren't, doing these weirdo conspiracy.
Whatever your
theories.
justification, any
can
person.
Can I talk? Can I?
So now we're hearing justification as to why it's okay to harass somebody out of a diner. Let's go.
Yeah, because here's the reason. When you go around taunting bereaved parents, spreading conspiracy theories that...
So being vile and heckling someone out of a diner is the solution?
No, they were violent.
No, vile. Being vile?
They weren't vile. They were saying, hey, we don't like you. Go away.
So what about when Candace Owens was heckled out of a restaurant? Is that okay too?
Oh, the pro-Nazi person who said that.
She's not pro-Nazi.
Yeah, just as long. She said just as long as Hitler.
She's a black conservative woman that was harassed out of a diner, called a white supremacist. You really believe a black woman is a white supremacist, sir?
He is assuming that black people will not go pursue the full 2-hour clip. And he purposefully extracted, he cut off, and you didn't hear the question that was asked of me.
Can I like say something?
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, what she said was that Hitler was okay just as long as he didn't extend it out of the borders of Germany.
He's trying to present as if I was launching a defense of Hitler in Germany, when in fact the question that was asked of me was pertaining to whether or not I believed that Hitler was whether or not I believed in nationalism, and that nationalism was bad. And what I responded to was that I do not believe that we should be characterizing Hitler as a nationalist. He was a homicidal, psychopathic maniac that killed his own people.
This is the thing. That was completely taken out of context. You really believe that Candace Owens supports Hitler?
You
really believe that?
Alex Jones believes that the Sandy Hook
No, you
kids
really
were
believe that?
crisis actors.
Okay, so resort to Sandy Hooks when you can't answer a hard question.
I actually pointed out to you what
so you
Candace Owens said. Now, of course, I don't have the direct quote with me, but pretty much that was the essence of what she said.
So you can take something someone said out of context and then just say they love Hitler when it's, come on, man.
Oh, okay. You mean like, maybe I could be James O'Keefe. He's made a lot of money. Yeah, and cutting and pasting, doctoring.
That's funny you actually mentioned that, because somebody claimed that against James O'Keefe. He sued them in court, and it was proven that he does not dishonestly cut and edit his videos. He won the lawsuit.
With NPR.
He won the lawsuit.
With NPR, he doctored.
Nope.
Because when you cut and paste one answer to another question, that's doctoring.
And he just sued, and it was proven in court that he does not do that.
That he did that. No. Maybe in that one case, I'm not familiar with the case, but I know with NPR, that's what he did.
Did you hear it on NPR?
I actually saw the actual quotes.
This guy's funny.
I saw the actual quotes, and they cut and paste.
Just like the actual quote you just said from Candace Owens.
I told you I don't have her words verbatim, but that doesn't mean that. I mean, come on. I mean, birtherism. I mean, they know it's a scam, and they know that they're making stupid people stupider. Is that? I mean, when you go to your grave, it's like, oh, I helped make stupid people stupider. I mean, is that what you? I mean. When it comes down to that, that's what Alex Jones does. He makes stupid people stupider.
Many people would say that that's what the mainstream media and people like NPR do, make stupid people stupider.
You actually become better informed when you listen.
Because you really knew that exact quote from Candace Owens. You're better informed.
Flawless victory.
The right-wing smear machine has gotten Alex Jonesified.
1776 will commence again if you try to take off firearms.
That man is Alex Jones.
He's one of those guys who believes Bigfoot was responsible for 9/11.
I heard it on Alex Jones, so I know it's true.
Alex Jones.
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 From InfoWars.
From InfoWars.
You watch InfoWars?
Infowars.com.
Infowars.com.
Infowars.
Infowars.
Bill Clinton is a rapist. Infowars.com.
Bill Clinton is a rapist. Infowars.com.
Bill Clinton is a rapist.
That's according to website Infowars.
Infowars. It's a radio show hosted by Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, nice guy.
Infowars.com.
Infowars.
Infowars.
Infowars. Infowars.
What's happened with Infowars? I would love it if you would follow up also about Alex Jones and Infowars.
Alex Jones obviously is a well-known conspiracy theorist whose brand is bullying.
You didn't call me to testify in America. I have a right to face my accusers. And you, Congressman Deutsch, are a liar and a fraud.
I know we had Alex Jones in the room earlier promoting conspiracy theories.
Infowars founder Alex Jones is calling out alleged collusion between Google and Democrats.
Shame on the mainstream corporate media for not defending the First Amendment.
Infowars just lost their war on info. Yesterday, Apple,
iTunes,
Vimeo and Spotify,
YouTube, Twitter,
and Facebook have all blocked Alex Jones and Infowars.
Who is the most banned news network in the world?
Infowars comes to mind.
Alex Jones, which has now been taken off of Facebook, thank God.
CNN waged a long campaign against Jones. It worked. Jeff Zucker silenced and deplatformed his show. It was a stunning defeat for free speech.
Hello, this is Hank Hill, and I'm telling you what, you need to listen to Alex Jones.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance. DNA Force Plus, our most advanced formula yet. DNA Force Plus is focused on overhauling your body's cellular engines and supporting your optimal energy levels while adapting your body to handle the daily bombardment of toxins. DNA Force Plus contains a combination of the best adaptogens on the market to help your body adapt and bend, not break. Hand-picked adaptogen herbs help protect your body on a cellular level. It's time to try the newest version of one of our most powerful formulas yet, with DNA Force Plus. Available at InfoWarsLife.com today.